Oh my goodness. Thank you for telling me. Can you? Okay. I've been jibber jabbering by myself. Thank you. I forgot to hit my picture to activate it. I wonder what y'all thought I was saying. Question to the audience is, if you went thrifting, what'd you get? And did you get it for yourself or to sell? So Teresa Jeanette said that she didn't go this weekend because she felt sick. And I agree, girl. I'm still getting over a cold. That's what I was saying while I was miming. So now I'm asking. No. Technical difficulties. Um, Vincent, what'd you get? I know you did some shopping this weekend. You always go by. Ooh! Yvonne with MKT is saying a beautiful 1950s beaded wool sweater, new with tag Zara dress, and two 1960s Italian records. Ooh, you've been doing great with your records, selling them for like 20, $30. Nice. Wonderful. Well, if y'all want to ask me what I thrifted this weekend, my husband thinks it's stupid, but look. Woo! It's a big old golf ball sized glass ring. I saw it for $2 and I said, I gotta have it. Now I'll only wear it, here at home because it's too embarrassing to go out and about with this big golf ball on my ring finger. But isn't it cute? $2. All the little glass are there. I could push somebody out with this, But yeah, it's a little stretchy ring. It's not a big thing. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. Kristen, did you thrift anything this weekend? And if so, tell us about it. We're waiting for our guests to show up. Thank you, Teresa. I just couldn't resist. Bling and glass. And $2. I'm trying to make records my niche. You know what? That's wonderful. Cute ring. Thank you. I just sold one good record because it had turtles on it. Remember, Yvonne? I sold the Grateful Dead, and I think I sold it for like 60 some dollars. Purses at Savers for your sale on Friday. 2 jewelry jars that stunk. Well, craft jars. You know us jewelers people who like jewelry who can't wear it and can't sell it, we make crafts out of it. So, but good purses for your live sale on Friday. And Teresa said, I'm so afraid to list and sell records. No, girl. All you do is put 2 pieces of cardboard and then you sandwich wrap it. That's what I did on mine. So, now I've bought records, but I haven't put them up for sale because I don't think so. But I saw somebody else, another reseller, that they sold their Grateful Dead, and when they showed the album cover, I said, I think I have that one. And I went to my pile and I sure did. Now it did take like 2-3 months, but it's okay because it went to the right person. The lady said that she was getting it for a birthday present for her mom. Is it pricey to ship because of the dimensions? Well, on Mercari, I listed it for £1 and it went for $6.18, I think it is on Mercari. Grade records. Don't know what that means, Yvonne. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been forgetting to change the comment. So Vincent said, I got so much stuff, I can't think of anything right now. I know, right? It's like, whew. Well, if you think about it, go ahead and put it in the chat later on. But yeah, I knew. So Yvonne says record shipped via mail, $3.49 a pound. Are you talking about on eBay? Hey, our guest speaker has arrived. Guest has arrived. Hold on. Yvonne said that records ship via media mail, I guess is what you meant to say. $3.49 a pound. Well, like I said, I sold it on Macari for £1, $6.18. Let me throw you the link so that you can join me. Let's see, paste. And I mean, anybody else can also join, but I specifically asked Big Brother to be my guest, and I'm very happy to share the screen with more people if you'd like to jump in. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Teresa. Oh yes, I forgot it's media mail. Thank you for telling me that I wasn't even talking, that y'all couldn't hear me. It's the 4th week. You'd think by now I would learn. What is this, Yvonne? YouTube. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. Am I sharing you to the big screen?
Yep, I see it.
Okay. Hello. Thank you for coming.
Hey,
And
I apologize. I've been busy taking care of my mom. She's 80, so
oh, okay. My mom is close by and she's been a little ill too, so I kind of know what you mean, but I appreciate that you still were here. I appreciate it very
I
much.
am sorry, Esme. You're like one of my favorite YouTubers. I don't mean to piss you off. So,
No, you no, you didn't. No, I just got a little nervous that I might have to just show my little pieces of glass by myself. I've gotten used to having somebody with me.
well, like I said when we messaged earlier, I got rid of a lot of my glass during my last yard sale. I do have a couple things laying around that I'll probably never ever sell, but yeah, I don't have a lot of my glass anymore. So.
Well, I thought I had a lot of glass, and my husband's like, "What are you going to show tonight?" I said, "I'm down to my last 4 pieces. I am in danger. I got to go buy glass this weekend to have something for next week's show." But we can, you can show us some of your pieces that you have that you like, and just from your research or from your selling, what to avoid or what to look for.
What to look for? I, if you're looking for it, you know what you're looking for. That's all I can think of. Like Fenton glass has a particular look about it, especially after you handle it for a long time. I can
Mm,
usually pick it up from a distance, but that's not to say that I'm always right. I'm just going to be mostly right. Sometimes I'm wrong. It could be Imperial, which looks a lot like Fenton, or it could be Viking, which looks a lot like Fenton, certain pieces. But
wow.
there are some pieces that are just distinguishable as Fenton pieces. And this is one of my favorites. It'll never be sold. Or, on eBay, I could get 20, $25 for it.
I'm trying to make you the big screen. So how do I do that? Let's
You hit,
see.
yeah, now switch the little screen and the big screen and then hit solo. You can, yeah, there you go. You know what
Really?
you're doing.
Okay. Wow. That was shocking that I did it. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, this is a Fenton cat. It's signed by Enoch. It
Oh!
does have its sticker, and it is signed by Enoch, Enoch. Now, I know that
Oh,
name. That's a sought after name in the Fenton world. So I went and I paid like $20 for it at the auction, but that's not a reseller price. That's a I'm keeping it price.
yeah. What a
And
sweetie.
I collect cats, and this was a Fenton glass cat that came up, so I said it's mine. I was
Beautiful.
gonna outbid everybody. It didn't matter how much it cost. I'm paying for it. And this is one of my most prized possessions as far as glass goes. So,
How long have you had it?
Oh, about a year.
Only a year. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
Wow.
go when I go to auctions, I go to specialized auctions. Like one auction's going to sell nothing but Fenton glass, and even they get it wrong. So
Wow. I like that one. Yeah. Sometimes you just know I'm going to, that's coming home with me.
Mom knows treasures. I just saw her last night, or I didn't see her.
Yes. On Hustle Q's
Yeah.
game thing. Oh man. I'm already in bed by the time y'all are playing. That looks
Yeah.
like so much fun.
Oh, we need Esma's face up there now. Come on.
Oh. Let's see if I can do it.
We need the pretty one up there, not me. So.
Well, since you started with a glass, Kitty, let me show you what I found also at the same place. I bought this.
Ooh.
Look, Milk. I bought this big old golf ball ring. It just, I like it. And then you know what? I left it on my finger and I went to garage sales after that. And I thought, I think people thought I was weird because really, you just don't know how stupidly big this is.
Well, I get an
Okay.
idea. Does it have
Okay.
something in it?
Huh?
Does it have something in it?
No, it's just a whole bunch of like they're individually set. It's really cute. But it's nothing special because look, it's just on this expandable.
Well, it
But I
doesn't
said
matter. It doesn't matter what it's worth if you like it. That's all that matters.
I love it. So let me show you what I found, and I was like, I've never seen anything like this. Have you seen this? It's a wine bottle from I think 1990 or something. And it's in the shape of
Wow,
a
that's cool.
kitty.
That is nice. Wow.
Isn't it nice? And I can't believe it was only $1. Everything else in that estate sale was horribly priced. It was
Hmm.
um it was dirty, broken, nasty, and this was the only thing that was worth it. This and the ring. But yeah, and I don't know if I can show. I was gonna try to show. No, I don't know how to do it. I'm not that advanced. How to do the screen share where I show. But these, if I wanted to sell it, they go for about $10, $12. But
Yeah, I wouldn't sell it. Of course, I collect cats, so you know.
exactly. So I'm thinking to put up. It's a cat. Yes, it is. Look.
It's a cat that's been playing in the traffic too many times.
It's sideways. Well, it's a wine bottle. I would put a long stem flower in it. Probably. All I know is I barely got it and I had a hard time taking off the gooey sticker. I have to use Goo Gone because all I did was wash it. But yeah, this is glass. It's like I said, it's a wine bottle. And I didn't know until I did a Google search.
Hmm.
They come in different colors.
Google Lens actually paid off. It doesn't pay off in glass too much.
No, hardly. Oh, Regina Michelle. Hello. Oh, I wish I could be as good as you on live streams. Thank you for coming. This is my 4th time doing it, Regina.
And she does an
And
excellent job.
hello. I don't know how to say your name, but hello. Thank you for coming. I recently purchased a box full of cat items, listed them in my store. Cat stuff sells good.
Yes, it does.
Yep. It just
Cats and
reminds
dogs.
people.
Cats and
Reminds
dogs, doesn't
people of
matter
their
what it's
pet.
made of, will sell.
Yep. Okay. Do you have another item that you can show? Oh, how do you know all these names that you were throwing out? Imperial and whatever you said.
Viking.
Viking.
I just well, just it's oh wow, how to explain this? It's a philosophy of mine to find out as much about an item as I can. I'm not just in it to flip it. That is the ultimate goal, I know, but you know, if I'm researching, say, Imperial glass, I want to know what they made, when they came about, what are some of the other items they made, and how much that sells for. And then I'll be on the lookout for those things too. So this expands my knowledge and also helps me make a little bit more money. And that's how that comes about.
Yes, like once you find something of that brand, then you, as you're researching that one item, it shows you other similar things. And then when you go looking again, you're like, wait, that kind of looks familiar. So
Mhm.
that's how I learned, just by one thing. And then it leads me to one more thing.
What is a glass snob?
A glass snob?
Mm-hmm. You you had made the we're here to show our stuff and glass
Oh,
snob. I'm just kind of curious what your definition of a glass snob is.
okay. Like, I don't want people to feel that they have to know their terminology and all that.
No,
So someone who is like a professional, or who that's their forte. And so I'm sorry if I used the word snob. I should have said like a professor of glass. Or I don't want people to feel like they have to be 100% on their knowledge of glass to be a part of our club. That's what I
okay.
meant.
Try not to know as much as I've learned, please. Ugh.
Well, you were telling us a couple of, I forgot which show, you said something about don't buy to resell if you're not gonna make a lot of money or something like that. Remember?
What?
You said something like don't buy it if you're only gonna make a couple of bucks profit.
I
Like
might have
make,
said that.
yeah, or I don't know, something like if you're gonna buy it for resale, do your homework.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, um, I know you commented on a what sold video I did where I showed a $5 glass vase. It was hobnail. It was red, but it was from E. Brody. And I had no idea who the hell E. Brody was. But I took the time to look it up, found out that that vase that I was selling, I could get maybe $7 or $8 for. It wasn't worth that much. But I also
Uh-huh.
found out other things that they made. And right
That,
now
oh,
it's the green bumpy glass that everybody's showing on their YouTubes now. All this stuff was made in the 80s and the it wasn't 70s, people. It was 80s. And because I lived through it and I remember seeing that stuff in the house. Anyway, um, yeah. So I learned that E. Brody makes that kind of glass that everybody's on the lookout for now. It's the hot glass. So
is it like my picture? I had a green picture that reminded me of my aunt.
I think so. If that was from last week's episode, probably.
I believe so. It's bumpy. Let me get it.
Hey, while she's getting that, I'll get my other one.
I think Big Bro was talking about this one.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
now it's the sought after.
Yeah, that stuff is hot right now. It really is hot.
I think it's
So
called avocado green.
look on the bottom. Does it say E. Brody on it?
Unfortunately, no. It doesn't have anything on the bottom.
Okay, well,
Yvonne said my glass snobs will send messages to say water stains in a flower vase are not okay. Oh,
yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. There's that's the only thing about the glass and metals market. Yeah. Boy, you want to talk about picky people?
right. I mean, golly, for glass to have survived years and not have one little flea bite. I mean, come on.
You were talking about uranium glass at one time.
Uh-huh. I don't have any
Um,
uranium right now.
yeah,
I
I've sold a lot.
I saw one at the flea market this weekend, but they wanted $12 for a bowl, and it was about this size. And it, to me, $12 was a little too much, I think.
It depends on the glow.
Ah,
Now, did it glow yellow or did it glow green or
green,
red?
green.
Green. Okay, so
And it was
that
out in the sun. So even with my little, it's kind of embarrassing because I'm like, oh, I don't want him to see I'm looking. But I did my little black light and it glowed green, but it was out in the sun, so I don't know how strong the green would have been. But $12, to me, the uranium that I've only sold like up to $20. So I didn't want to buy it for 12.
um in the glass world, to us it makes no difference, but in the glass world, as far as collectors go, there is a difference between uranium glass and Vaseline glass, even though there is no difference chemically. The
Oh,
Vaseline
really?
glass
Then why
glows
is one
yellow.
yellow and one green?
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of something stupid like that. Yes, that is exactly what it is. So, yeah, and then there's magnesium glass. You should be on the lookout for it, which glows red.
Really?
Or
I've never
no,
heard of
it
glowing red.
it glows purple. It
Purple.
looks, uh, um, it's clear glass, but if it sits in the sun for a long time, it turns colors, red, yellows, oranges, and when they just start to turn, that's when they're worth the most.
What?
So, yeah, just look it up. See,
Okay.
magnesium glass, like
Magnesium.
magnesium.
Mm-hmm. I sure will.
Yeah, MKT, I know they seem 70, maybe late 70s to early 80s and through, but if you're talking 70s, you're talking like 78, 79. So,
Do you have another piece of glass to show us?
oh, yeah, I was trying to do it without making so much darn noise here because I
Go
got it wrapped
ahead.
up for sale.
I'm gonna make you the only person.
Oh, don't do that. Nobody wants to see my charming face. Let me see. What I have here is called Platinite. It's made from hazel atlas. You guys should know the hazel atlas name if you do glass. Oh my goodness. There we go.
Ooh.
So it's a demi-tasse cup, and demi-tasse means child. Uh, so it's very small. It's meant for a little girl's finger or boy, but back then it was girl. Okay, little
Uh-huh.
girl, or where she could play with her dollies or stuff like that. It comes in pink. A full
It
set
looks
would
like
come in
it looks
pink.
iridescent.
This, no, I'm trying to.
No?
Man, did I pack these things up good? Um,
So demitas means the
uh,
color or the shape?
Demi-tasse. No, Demi-tasse. It's small.
Ah.
And it's hard to tell. I don't know if I can. Woof. Yeah, that didn't help. Um, it's pink on the outside. This is a fired on process. How they make the glass.
Ooh.
Inside is white. This is white glass, not milk glass. There is a difference. A lot of people don't know that, but I do
Yes, I wanted to
because
ask you more about that. Yes.
because I'm anal like that. I got to find out everything there is to know about everything I have because I got a lot of time and I'm a bookworm. I want to learn things.
Yeah.
So
So that's white on the inside
yes,
and
the
pink,
white was
but it could be any color.
uh yeah, the outside could be any color. The inside, this is true for outside pieces too. I mean, on the outside if you wanted to, but it is white glass, not milk glass. It's a different way to make the white in pieces, and it's pretty simple. This white glass is fired on white. So they put the white on, it gets blazed, it comes out like this. Whereas milk glass is made that way, it turns milky. And how to do them? It's pretty simple. It's on Google. Go look it up. I mean, it's a really easy to know one line kind of way to know the difference between the two. And a lot of it has to do with how well you can see through it, its milkiness and stuff like that.
Oh, and how much does that go for, that little
Okay, well,
cup?
this little cup is one part of a 6-person set. I get everything is wrapped up for resale on eBay, even though I don't have eBay anymore. So,
Oh my goodness, really?
yeah, well, they take too much money. I'm tired of them. Anyway, I've been with them for 10 years. I love eBay, and I'll still sell things on eBay, but I sold an $80 doll, and they kept 21 bucks of it, and I said that's enough. So,
Yeah, it hurts on the bigger purchases. Yep.
but it's this
Uh-huh.
a set would come with 4 to 8 different colored pieces, which I have them all. Little saucers to put them on, plates, or the saucers would then go on a larger plate, and you would have a sugar and a creamer. It's there to mimic what mommy and daddy's set looks like.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
But when I first purchased this from auction, I think I paid I don't know, probably 30 bucks for the whole set. And I got the whole
Uh-huh.
set.
Uh-huh.
I comped them out to about 60, 70 bucks. Now they're not worth that. This is one of those things that goes in
Oh,
waves. So,
yes. True.
so right now it's worth about what I paid for it. So I'm probably just going to auction it off at some point.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
now
glass.
I'll show a little thing too. Not as fancy as that. I don't even know what it's called.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
it's orange and
Yeah.
yellow, but it doesn't glow. I've already done the black light. And it's,
Yeah.
I don't know if you call this paneled, like it's got segments. Does it show?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. But anyway, it's just cute. I bought it off
Mhm.
a reseller during one of her little auctions, and it sits on our little ledge.
It reminds me of Egyptian glass.
It has the only thing it has is pontiff. I forgot what you call it.
Pontal. Pontal.
Pontiff. Is it for? Oh, actually, my husband puts. Oh yeah, I could. You know what?
Yeah,
Maybe it used to have one of those things, but actually, we put scented oil just so it can smell the room. But I love orange. I think sometimes I think pink is my favorite color, but then sometimes I think orange is my favorite color.
it is very pretty. The reds, the yellows, the oranges, they stand out a lot.
Hmm. And look, I don't
Oh,
know if you can tell the lining at the lid. It doesn't. The orange doesn't go all the way to the edge. I wonder why.
well, that's why it's just probably a process. The orange and the yellows were probably done after the glass was made. I would suspect. I could be wrong.
Mm.
Just don't tell people that I'm wrong, please.
Oh, Jennifer! Look who's here, Jennifer. Hi.
Yeah, the
Sometimes I think
blues.
blue is my favorite color.
Yeah.
Oh, just they're all pretty.
Oh, hang on a sec.
That's fine. I
Let me
think
see.
people's ringtone says something about you. Ah. You know what mine says? Mine says I'm cheap because mine just is one of those regular ring-a-ding. I don't pay for am
Oh,
I
I don't
feeling
either.
better? No. I still got a bad cold and cough. Yeah, I don't know, it's taking me a long time to shake it.
Hello,
Do you have
Jennifer.
Do you? Yes, Jennifer's visiting us.
Feeling better.
Do you have another thing to show, Big Brother? And by the
Yeah,
way, y'all,
I was
who
gonna do
knows
one
his
more
real
drink.
name? Anybody tell me his real name because he refuses to tell me his real name.
Real name is Ispy.
Espy?
Ispy. 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 That's
Now
the
I
name
don't know.
I'll answer to you. That's not my real name.
I was gonna say, now I don't know if he's kidding me. Shh.
No, that's true. I've had that name for over 20 years. I got it from a game, weirdly enough. But my friends all call me that because of that game that I was the leader of, and it stuck. And I have no reason to argue with it. So, man,
Okay. Well, we like Big Bro too.
I've been called other things. I mean, I'm trying to get this open so I can show you the bottom of it. There we go. Here we go. All right. Learning time, people. I even did this on a video.
Okay.
Uh, Hazel Atlas Platinite. How do I know it's Platinite as opposed to just some other kid set? There's a telltale way, and I don't know if I can get, because why is the light coming from over there when it's over here? Yeah, okay. Well, I can't tell. I'm just gonna describe it to you. You look at the
Okay.
bottom of a small plate. This is
Uh
the one
huh.
the saucers would fit onto. There's right here on the raised portion of it. It looks like somebody has scraped something off. Uh, the rest of it's shiny on the bottom, except for a band that goes across that's kind of rough. Uh, you can't miss it. Uh, that's how to tell it's platinite. That's how to tell it's hazel atlas platinite. And
Huh.
these are the desirable things online.
How
And
much
that's
are
why I
they?
know that. Well, right now I, I haven't looked them up in a while. They've been
Uh
sitting
huh.
in a box for a while. So I have no idea what they're currently worth. But when I bought it, I was going to resell it for around 60 or 70 bucks. But that
Ooh, wait.
no longer the case.
Well,
Hmm.
but there could be that one person who's looking for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just some of the mistakes I've made along the way. I mean, we always learn. We always move
Oh
forward,
yeah.
hopefully.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I expected too much for it at its current value. It's not worth as much as I thought. It's
But
worth
it's
more
very
than I
shiny.
paid for it, but not much more.
Right. Well, that's when you display it in your home until it goes up.
Jennifer, the only way I sell my stuff now is through the auctions. So, auctions online, I'm not going to plug somebody else's channel. So,
I sold 4 federal glass milk glass bowls for about 24 plus shipping. Wow.
yeah.
Glass prices are down. Well,
Yep. What she says. Yep. They most definitely are. Well, I don't know. Those fall color things, if it's glass, they sell better right now. The amber, the oranges, that little piece you showed, those should sell better because we're getting into the fall color season and those things are
mhm.
going to sell. So I'm not going to say it will sell, but it'll have a better chance of selling than something that is blue and green and pretty. So look at me, I'm all messed up.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Um, you're you're plugging you if you're selling on someone's channel. I don't mind. You can say who. You do an auction where you sell your stuff?
Yeah, it's on Amber's channel,
Oh,
OCS
okay.
Auction House. And I'm
Without a
probably
doubt.
going to be, she's Regis Philbin and I'm Kathy Lee, so to speak.
You're Kathy Lee. How funny.
But
Well,
I've been selling off my comic book collection, which I collected all through the '90s. It's not a resale thing. This is my personal collection. So
oh, how hard.
I've got over 2,000 comics to sell.
Ooh, wait.
So, and then when I get low on that stuff, then I'll start selling off this mounting inventory, eBay inventory I still have in my house.
Oh, I don't know how to give wrenches.
On the YouTube channel, click on the 3 dots off to the right.
Let's see. 3 dots.
Yeah,
Nope.
just hover over somebody's name.
Well, the thing is, I'm using StreamYard. I guess I have to go to my phone and use.
Well, you can see what you look like on YouTube through StreamYard. Just make sure you mute your YouTube, otherwise you'll get feedback.
Oh, okay. No. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I don't know how to do it. I guess I'll do it after. I can add moderators after because I don't know how to do it. Okay, speaking of fall colors, and now I said I bought this to sell, but I have not. I don't want to. This beautiful stained glass, I guess. It's a
Ooh.
it's a lamp. I think it's a table lamp. Okay, it's got like
Yeah.
It's got this hole, and I guess this is where the light is supposed to go.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I don't understand then why it has a ridge. And it was at a lady's garage sale, and she said she'd had it back in when she was in college and the lady was older. So it is glass shade. Yes. I can't find anything anywhere near. I think it goes the other way around. I don't know because.
Yeah, me too.
But then why does it have?
Well, maybe you're supposed to put an open flame in it as a candle and not a light bulb. Where does the heat go? Maybe the heat's supposed to escape out of the top. I don't know. But that ridge on the bottom.
It has like glue or something. You can't really see it. I can't show it. But yeah, it's like, why does it have a ridge if it's supposed to be like this? But it looks like a candle should go here and it should sit like that. I don't know. But the colors are so pretty. And like I said, the lady said she'd had it for years. So I know this is 50 years old at least.
Yes, MKT, thank you very much. That is my YouTube channel.
Thank you. And I did go back and added Yvonne's and Lynn's YouTube links to the previous live streams, and I did put yours in the bottom. So
thanks. It's your show. You can do what you want. Hey, I think the girls are right here in chat. Turn that thing over with the smaller side to the top. No, turn it over. There. That ridge is made to go down into something where it
that's what I thought. If it has a ridge, that means it's supposed to fit on something.
I think you're missing a base, and at first appearances, you said there's like a residue at the top. Well, maybe there's something that's supposed to go up there that you're not aware of. Or it could just be goo. Who knows?
I don't know. But it reminds me of like a Tiffany lamp. But I've never seen or touched a Tiffany lamp. But it feels that way. It feels solid and just really the what do you call this black part here?
Border. Lead.
That's a good one. It's really well made.
Well, that glass definitely doesn't look Tiffany.
No. I'm just saying, like, it looks.
It's that kind of glass. I get it. A mosaic glass.
Mosaic. Yes. And then it's got all these little circles on the inside. Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, that is cute.
So I don't know. I paid 10 and I'm gonna keep it probably forever.
Yeah, I agree with
Fairy
him,
light?
KT.
Oh, that'd
I
be
pretty
neat.
much agree with everything she has to say. I like her.
Maybe with a fake candle. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Lynn, by leading? Oh,
Letting.
letting. Yes, that's the black thing, the letting.
Oh, yeah, she was
Oh,
the one on last week, wasn't she?
yes, Lynn
Yeah, I
finds a
liked everything she had to say too, because she seems to know her stuff too.
yes. I lucked out with my first three guests. 'Cause you know a lot too.
I don't think I do, but people tell me I do. I still don't see me as knowing enough. So
And that's, I think what you know is valuable to those of us who don't know what you're talking about because we're learning. Yeah.
me trying to explain what I'm trying to talk about is hard enough. So,
Yes. Well, do you have
so
anything
yeah.
else to show?
Uh, yeah, no, that's it. Those are the two pieces of glass I've got left. If I do have something else, it's stuck in the back room somewhere.
That's fine.
So
My friend
I
Christy, Caffeinated Christy, sent me pictures of some kind of bowl she wants to ask about. Hmm.
Yep, that's a bowl.
Christy? Yvonne says, glass people like each other. We all have a bit of knowledge. Let's
Yeah.
see. I don't know, Christy. It's kind of hard to tell. Did you? Oh, this is what you're saying it looks like? You
Ooh.
found it on Etsy going for 79. Where did you find that?
Yeah,
Ooh.
just because somebody wants 79 does not mean
That is true. I fell for it. You're right. They're asking for it.
I
But
found a
still,
comic
you
book in
can.
my collection
Oh,
for
look, it's
200
Viking.
for. Oh, Viking? Uh, yeah. Okay, so one thing we need to know about Fenton Viking, Imperial hardly ever marked their glass, so good luck finding that. God, what were the others? Man, there's like 3 or 4 other names I could. It was all made here in Indiana and Pennsylvania. Yeah, if that's a real Viking glass, then you might have a winner there, especially since it's marked, because a lot of the old Viking glass isn't marked.
Where'd you get it, Christy? From the 60s, you're saying?
Hmm.
I'm just
Hmm.
wondering where you got it. Well done, girl.
Hmm.
Oh, Yvonne is saying Indiana glass, and
That's another one.
Lynn is saying Anchor Hawking.
Well, Indiana Glass is a maker. Well, I guess Anchor Hawking is too, but they worked for a lot of different glass companies. See,
Oh,
the history of the glass companies is really weird. You can pick up one piece, and like 8 different makers have made that one piece, and you have to
oh,
identify it. So that's the
that's
sucky thing
confusing.
about glass. Yeah.
She got it from a friend of hers, mom. So, oh wow,
Never
woohoo!
even the other glass companies. Indiana Glass. I live in Indiana. You'd think I'd remember that. I've been I've been to the refinery. So
Ooh, nice.
Indiana makes St. Clair glass, one of the biggest, the well-known things, and you'll see them in the paperweights, but they're really expensive paperweights. So they made all kinds of things like lamps and stuff. I've shown an auction where a lamp went for $500, $600. So and a glass lamp, yeah.
Mm. So Yvonne MKT wants to know, big bro, what was your best glass sale or the rarest
Okay.
glass sale?
Rarest Glass was a Murano stretch glass. I did have to have it authenticated. It cost me $35 from an accredited appraiser
Ooh,
because I'm familiar with them, but I knew what I had was different.
real Murano.
Yeah, and he put his stamp of it was a she. She put her stamp of approval on it and said, "Yeah, this is Murano glass," and it was about like uh, about 18 inches tall. It was swung glass, where they take it and they swing it.
Yeah.
And I sold it for, damn,
That was
I sold it for a lot more than I paid for it. I'm gonna tell you, I sold it for a considerable amount more than I paid for it. So,
how much? Give up the goods.
see, I can't. I want to say it was like $180, 190. That might be too much. It might have been 150. It was more than 100, and I paid $10 for it. So,
Yay.
but it looked like Murano. Not all pieces are, but it looked like it.
Uh-huh. Was that the question you had, Yvonne? Was that the question that you were saying that you had one? Because I barely saw it. Yeah, that's a cool story. And Christy, you stumbled upon what could be a good seller. So yeah, sell it.
Mm-hmm. If Vikings, there's a lot of glass companies out there that are just really hard to identify. It takes forever to find out what you have, and you might find out you have something that's worth a big chunk of cash, or most of the time you find out things that are worth $10 to $20.
Well, I know what. I know when it comes to like gold or silver, you can go to a pawn shop and act like you want to sell it so they can tell you how much. But where would you take glass?
Now, see, yeah, online is the best market. That's
Oh,
I, if you want true value for it, online is your best option. You serve a global market, or if you don't ship global, just slip to everybody here on the continent, right? So, uh, I think that's the best way to go, honestly.
what do you think about ashtrays in general? Do you think they're a good seller or?
Oh yes, I've been preaching it for a long, long, long time. Anybody that watches Chuck, uh, Backroad Bitter, knows that he's all highfalutin about ashtrays. But when he first
Ooh.
started, he told me ashtrays didn't sell, and I showed him otherwise. But it depends on what you get too. Glass ashtrays right now are super, super hot.
Wow.
Ashtrays in general are super, super hot. And they have been getting better as years have gone by. Ashtrays 5, 6 years ago were kind of a rough sell unless you had, something mid-century modern, the big fancy ones that look like they belong in a Dark Shadows movie or something. But that's definitely something to look out for. I've sold aluminum ones that look like junk for $15. So
Wow.
yeah.
Hey, and do you advertise? I mean, do you describe it as for cigarettes or do you say use as a candy dish? I mean, how do you describe it to sell it?
I don't describe it like that. It's an ashtray. People can do what they want with it.
Okay.
My
Just wondering if
description is size. Uh, if there's any marks, dings, or whatever on it, and that's pretty much it. I don't have to sell it like that. People can
okay.
figure out what they want for it.
They can, yeah, okay. Hey, Yvonne says that her dad used to bring back Vegas ashtrays from the hotels. Man.
Yep, those are worth some pretty pennies, especially if they're not there anymore. Like the Dunes, a Dunes ashtray, so like for $50 or $60, unless it's from one of the. See, I know too much about this.
Go ahead.
You know, I'll, I'll
Share.
I'll just start yapping away and won't shut up. I swear to God.
That's what we're here for, to hear you.
Yeah, well, I'll get foot and mouth disease after a while.
The
Yeah, the
ashtrays from hotels that they've
ashtrays from
turned down.
hotels, especially if they're from the manager's desk, because they're always different than the ones they put in the hotels. Aha, people don't know about that, but I do, and now you do. The ashtrays that sat out behind the lobby desk, sometimes they were different than all the ones that they put in the hotel rooms.
Nice.
A little extra gold rim because they're trying to please the people as they come in. So the stuff in the lobby has to be a lot better than the hotel rooms, advertising kind of way. So, yep. Okay, I'm going to shut up now.
Neato. She
Mhm.
says she doesn't have any left, but she has matches and a few nudie cartoon ladies. What? You
Yeah.
didn't talk about that when you were with us. Nudie
Uh,
cartoon ladies.
I've never really had much luck selling matches. I know people can make money with the right ones. I know which ones to look for. I've just never found them. So, yeah.
So when you open the lid of the matchbox, it has a lady or what?
Yeah, on the
Oh,
match. I know what you're talking
on
about.
the matches.
You can look them up on eBay, maybe.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to do that from here.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
well,
I didn't even know how to turn my voice on earlier. I was talking and nothing was showing up until they told me, "Hey, we can't hear you."
I want your
So I'll
squid.
learn. Oh, yes, I made sure she was front and center.
I was just watching a program on Architeuthis ducks which is a scientific name for giant squid. I, I know
Oh
I'm
yeah.
weird. I like multi-legged organisms. I like spiders. I like squids. I like octopuses. I can't help it. I'm weird. I know. Parents dropped me as a child. What can I say?
Ah. Have you seen glass baby bowls? I've only seen them on the internet. I've never
Baby
seen one
bowl.
in person.
I don't know what a glass baby bowl is.
It's this stupid little candle holder that costs a lot of money. Tell me, I don't understand what's the big deal. It's just I'm sorry, it's a stupid little glass. But it's a glass baby. It says it on the bottom.
Oh,
And they go
is
for
this
like 60, $90. Crazy
is this
money.
is this a new thing or is this a vintage thing
I
with a
just
name
see on
like
Instagram people will say, I found my first glass baby. Some of them sell for lots and they are so simple. Exactly. Who knows how many
glassy
I've
baby?
passed up.
See, now I don't know. I'm gonna write that down, and when this program's over, I'm gonna go look that up so I'll know.
Modern. Yvonne said it's a modern thing. Glass baby. Like I said, they just look like a little
Glassy
piece
baby.
of regular glass.
Yeah, glassy baby. Yeah. Well, okay.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? I have one piece of glass, but I'm going to save it for next week because then I don't have nothing. And actually, you reminded me. I have some ashtrays that I bought. I did a video on them, so I'll show them next week. Yay. Whew. I have
Good.
something for next week. It's
Okay.
already been 55 minutes. I'm so glad. Oh, wait. Hold on. We got some comments. Some of them are special for breast cancer or a special team that won the playoffs. Okay. And then a lot are listed as vintage. Weird. Okay. And Teresa has to go. But yes, thank you for coming by. And hey, if you want to be my guest, let me know. I'm looking for a guest for next show. And I wish I could learn how to do the back and forth because what I wanted to show y'all was if you have a picture, how you go into looking for similar items in case somebody didn't know.
I think you got to use something besides StreamYards to do that.
Ah, okay. All right.
Like OBS, which is hard to learn. So,
Oh, my Lord. I've heard of OBS.
well,
Okay.
thank
Well,
you
thank
for
you.
having me,
Well,
and
yes.
sorry for being
Appreciate
late.
you. I appreciate you. No, no, no. You were fine. Um, I do want to one day surprise y'all and join y'all when you're at Hustle Q's live stream, because I knew some of those answers. Some I
Lord.
don't, but some I do.
All right. Well, everybody
Thank
stay profitable.
yes. Ooh, Glass Baby sold for 9,000. No way, girl. That's the link she put. Let's all go look at that link afterwards. $9,000.
Yeah.
Be on the
Okay.
lookout for Glass Babies.
Kick me out of here.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good evening, everybody.